Hi there, my name is Tammy Pavick and I am the Appleton Area School District Wellness Coordinator. So I thank you very much for joining this program that is going to be going on for about the next month in all different areas of wellness. So just a quick overview on the program before I get into my topic for today. Each day, Monday through Friday, you'll receive a video that that will unlock every day that you are able to view. So videos are revolved around movement, physical activity, nutrition, gratitude, self-care, mindfulness, and we have videos not only by me, because you don't want to watch a video from me every single day, but we have videos on nutrition from Teresa Nelson, who is our health coach at the Connecting Care Clinic. Mindfulness will be by Joy Jordan, who has been our mindfulness coach for several years for the school district, and Jamie Shepke, who will be talking about self-care and gratitude. I've introduced Jamie Shepke to you before if you participated in our previous program called Positive on Purpose. She has a podcast called Positive on Purpose, so I highly recommend you listening to her podcast as well. So that's just a brief overview. Video will be unlocked every day, so you're not able to listen to all 5 videos on Monday, the first day of the week. They will unlock every morning. I'll unlock them at 4:30, so if you want to listen to them as soon as you wake up in the morning to get your day started, you can certainly do that. If you have any questions about this program at any time, please let me know. I'm happy to provide more information anytime that you would like it. So for today's topic, focusing on a random area of wellness today, and you may not even think of it as wellness, but is focused on time management. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this topic today, but the real expert in this topic, I'm going to send you to another podcast, actually. And you might think, oh, this is just more information, more time that I need to take up with this topic. But let me tell you, this is a good podcast that you are going to want to listen to. Today's topic is on batch working. So batch working is really focusing on one topic at a time. Okay, I'm terrible at this. I multitask all the time, and that sometimes doesn't get me anywhere. So batch working is really focusing our time on one thing, and whether that is a whole day on one task that we would like to get done, whether it's an hour, whether it's a week, it doesn't matter. It kind of depends how big that task is that you want to get done. Focus on that one thing. And that may seem silly to say, might think, well, yeah, that's a no-brainer. But again, I say that I'm going to do that, and then I multitask by doing 5 other things while trying to work on this one video that I'm doing. So, a little more information. Jenna Kutcher is the podcast that I'm going to direct you to. She has a podcast called Goal Digger, Goal, Goal Digger, and it's awesome. Jenna Kutcher is from Wisconsin. She went to UWSP. She started her business for photography, but now she has grown her business tremendously. Has an amazing podcast, amazing blog. I just really recommend you taking the time to check her out. She does a better job explaining what she does than I do. But her podcast episode number 207 talks about how to batch work, and it's going to save yourself hours. So she starts off talking about multitasking. She says the average time we spend on multitasking before losing our focus is 1 minute and 15 seconds. Minute and 15 seconds, that's all it takes to get distracted. And she says, here's the thing, you're not really multitasking. Your mind is just going back and forth rapidly from one task to another, and we're never giving our full attention to one task. So multitaskers reduce our productivity by 40% when we're trying to multitask. It takes us 50% longer to complete a task, and it really doesn't increase our efficiency at all. So that's how she introduces the podcast. So you'll hear those numbers again when you listen to the podcast. And overall, she talks about how batch working, how focusing on that one task can improve our efficiency. When we batch work, we tend to just feel better about obviously getting that task done. If it's something that we're working on for one specific day, we may feel better at the end of the day that, yes, I actually got something accomplished. I know at the end of the day, sometimes I sit back and think, well, what did I get done today? And now I have 5 finished tasks versus getting one thing done. I would feel a lot better if I had one thing done versus 5 unfinished tasks. So that's one thing that she talks about, is how to work on batch working, how to actually structure that. And she also talks about brain dumping. I think this is a really important topic as well. So if you have too many things to do, your plate is full, you don't even know where to start, write down every single one of those things. Whether it is from answering emails at work, it's preparing for a meeting at work, maybe it's things at home, meal prepping can be a big thing, getting your house cleaned, whatever things are on your mind, write everything down. And then from there, you can divide those up into different categories of what you all need to get done, and you can organize your thoughts that way. So she touches on that too. So I just think that this is something that you can really implement into your personal lifestyle, hopefully. Like I mentioned, if it's something to deal with meal planning or prepping, I know at the beginning of the week, it's always like, okay, what are we going to have for dinner tonight? But if we can honestly sit down, write out what we're going to have for dinner each week. Maybe you can even prepare a few of those meals before the week starts, so you just don't have to worry about that extra stressor throughout the week. And I know, easier said than done. Again, this is something that I need to work on too. So by me doing these videos, I hope that this holds me more accountable to getting these things done as well, and really get back on the bandwagon of batch working. So, and hopefully this can be done during your work time too. Maybe you could feel more productive or have less stress at work if you are able to batch work. Again, I want you to go check out Jenna's podcast. I have it linked in the document that I sent under today's video. So it is called How to Batch Work and Save Yourself Hours. You can listen through it on that link, or if you have a podcast app, you can go ahead, download the Goal Digger, Goal podcast. It is episode number 207. You're gonna have to scroll down quite a ways from her most recent video, but take a look at her podcast. Highly recommend them, and let me know what you think. So that's today's topic, batch working. Jenna will give you more information on it. I will see you later this week in a movement video. And in the meantime, if you have any questions about anything wellness or any of the videos coming up, any additional feedback, please let me know. All right, have a great week, and I will see you soon.